Hello. How is everyone doing? I am doing well, and I was actually really pumped to stream today. As much as my voice doesn't really convey that, I am carefully trying to keep my voice out of the red bar on the audio mixer in OBS, but I don't know if that exactly does anything. So usual thing, if you come on and I'm talking and it doesn't sound good, feel free to politely let me know, because I'm not good at this. But no one ever really says they're good at it. So yeah, my mic levels, and if the music is too loud compared to that, but I think it's just about time we get started. Now we can start. I was on the wrong frickin' screen again. I love doing that. Apparently. So I have 2 works in progress that I want to work on, but I also haven't warmed up yet with sketching and stuff. Other than this little alert doodle, so we can do a little bit of doodling. That sounds like a good idea. How's that? I don't really know what to doodle actually, because the 2 works in progress I have, they're already sketched out. As for yawning. So I kind of just want to jump into those, honestly, and see how much I can get done. I have this one, which is a redraw of a screenshot from a game featuring a character I love very dearly. And then this is also a screenshot from an MV for a song. And I'm gonna be honest, this is very intimidating to me. And I don't really exactly know why, so I kind of want to because of that, get it going on this. I sketched it in pen for whatever reason. Normally I use the pencil brush to sketch, but I don't know. I do really like how this sketch turned out though, so I might turn it into one of those little short videos where the sketch is on top and then I erase it to reveal the finished illustration. I've done quite a few of those. I hope it being in pen doesn't make the line art more difficult. I don't think it will. So we're just starting, I guess. Also, if the music, the copyright-free lo-fi, stops for whatever reason, I'll try my best to realize it's out and then like start it back up again, because Spotify just doesn't like me. They call me Cheatsy Peatsy. Hands first, and I'll call it that. Because it's gonna get complicated with the hair. Because I do the little coloring the line art under the hair. Mm. Whenever I look at a drawing, I'm always like, oh, that's gonna take forever to do, but I think this will take me like at most. At most like 30 minutes, maybe? Sounds like I'm bragging. I wish I took more time on stuff that I drew, but that's very much a problem that I can solve on my own. As my artistic ability and my limited patience like to clash. I wonder if that's common. Don't like this pupil, so I think I'm just gonna do a sneaky little That works. A little bit stupid. I don't know how to. I don't know how to delete messages. I used to be able to, but now I do not, so I guess that's just gonna sit there. Okay, eyes are done. Okay. Nice and curly. Little ringlets. Guess I'll put the hair accessories. And the hair accessories on the same layer as the hands, I guess, because they aren't gonna overlap. Oop. Just like that. Turns out they did intersect. Oops. Now the bonnet. Ooh, wiggly lines. I'm really just about halfway through lining this? My goodness. Do my usual lettuce style flowers. Is it a rose? Probably. Lettuce flowers. Looks good to me. Everything for the top half, I think it is. So now we work on this. I actually don't have a reference for this outfit up quite yet. I'm just going off of the sketch, which might not be the smartest idea, but we'll just call it my rendition of the outfit. How's that? Oop, a little more hair. Then we can finish up the rest of the outfit. I always tell myself that line art is the... Hello, Cobalt Devils. So nice that you were able to show up. I'm just doing a little bit of drawing. As you know, the stream implies. And I was just talking a little bit about... I always tell myself that line art is the hardest... I always tell myself that line art is the hardest part of doing an illustration. I think the music stopped. Let me get the music back up. There we go. Yeah, whenever I'm looking at a sketch, I tell myself, like, oh, the line art's gonna be the hardest part, but it's probably the simplest. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm used to, it's been a real long time since I've drawn on paper, but I always kind of sort of did my best to do line art without sketching, like with pen and stuff, so I always think that line art is kind of, if you do it the way you do it, is kind of like coloring by numbers. I think my line art is relatively clean, so that makes it a little bit easier. So it's definitely probably not the hardest part, and I think this is done. Here is the reference picture, by the way. So I guess we start lining. Nope, we've already done that. I guess we start coloring. I've drawn this character beforehand, so I think I'm gonna pull up a picture I've already drawn, because this I know has a color palette that will work with the line art color. That didn't work. Okay. And now you're going to hear a lot of clicking. I don't know if my mouse is particularly loud on stream. It might be, though. I was using a wired mouse, but I'm now using this temperamental little pink Razer mouse that likes to stop working randomly. Hence why I wasn't using it. So I really hope I didn't just jinx it by having it stop working. This line doesn't have to be there. We can maybe do like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And slapping down the colors will be pretty easy. Oop, nope, wrong layer. Eyes, layer above eyes. Turn up the pen. And get coloring in. Oh. Looks like I have messed up again. Quick fix though. There we go. Now that's behind there. I also don't know if the little noise of my tablet pen on the tablet is being picked up or not, though. I have a noise filter through OBS, and I think NVIDIA Broadcast has one too. And I'm just doubling those on so nothing unsavory filters through. I forgot. Right there. Hopefully I'll get back to it. Oh, thank you. That's good to know. Is that everything? I think so. And then we boop. And then we click until it gets up to 40%. Ooh. There we go. And I think from here on we can combine all the line art layers, but I'll leave that till later on. And then we have her cute little eyes. And her skin tone. And then for the rest it'll be pulled from the reference picture. While we're here, I might as well geek out about this character because this is not a character of mine. This is from Love Live, the Love Live franchise. She's from the Niji Sanji. No, that's a VTubing group. It's from the Nijigasaki, I think. High School Idol Club. And she's my girl. Her name is Rina, and she uses a mask. It's like a piece of paper or like a notepad, and then when she's on stage, she made her own little digitized one. And in the mobile game that first showed her, it said that it was because of having issues expressing herself. And then in the anime, it was revealed that like her facial expressions are very stoic. So when she wants to convey a certain emotion, it's hard for other people to understand it. Or they like misinterpret it because of They misinterpret it because of her facial expressions. And so in the anime, she wanted to do a live show to kind of prove that she could do it, and that's how she came up with her mask. And she was able to emote and like convey her emotions better on stage, and that episode makes me cry. All like 3 times I think I've watched it, it has made me cry. Can't really tell that the liner is... Oh well. And then the flowers are white, which I'm probably just gonna do. The little color around. And then fill it in, because these are a lot of tiny, tiny shapes. Okay. Heck yeah. Then also white and white and white. Lots of white. Should probably try to accent it with some other colors. Or probably what I should do with huge quotation marks around the should is add some more detail. But I don't really want to do that. I keep clicking the wrong ones. You keep getting to see the little doodle I did for the stream notification, which my sister found incredibly amusing. So that made me happy. Gonna grab this color, alter it a little bit, and then maybe put it like at least right here. Maybe do this. Boop, boop. Not that. Boop. Okay. I'll probably just do one of the generic backgrounds that I have. Well, maybe I'll do something a little exciting, actually. Okay, that's all white. Now we begin to shade, which I think is the most time-consuming part, but at the same time, it's not that difficult. Oh, I forgot to put color in here. That's one of the perks of having the background able to be transparent when you are coloring, because I know a lot of times I've not colored an area because the color I was using was so close to white, and with a white background it just kind of blended in. I think I've said this before, my brief affair with Clip Paint Studio did sort of show me the beauty of having a color layer, or like a background layer, that you can toggle and it's transparent underneath, so when I came back to MIDI Bang, I started doing that. Okay. I'll probably shade the white parts. Just do my usual pink color because it goes with it. And there isn't any of that color kind of nearby, unless there is, of course, in which we're going to find out. And maybe this little shadow right here because it's a glove. And the sand. Okay. Pop. I feel like on clothing I tend to go pretty heavy with the shadows. Just something I could fix, but is it really a flaw? Or is it just the way I do things? And then we have the ribbons, which the pink kind of works. It works like just enough. So we can use it to shade the ribbons. Yes, that works. Her hair, though, I will definitely need to use my darker shade color, which is not a problem. Add some of these little duckies. Yeah. And then I kind of want to shade the flowers this color. And the color that's in the center, but like lighten it up a lot. Just to make it a little bit different. And I think I like that. So we're gonna do it. I think watching my model is making me realize how much I tilt my head to the left when I'm drawing. And I don't really know why I do that, but I think it might actually contribute to the fact that a lot of my art is tilted towards the left. Which is something I really is probably an aspect of my art that I should work on. And now I'm gonna consciously try to straighten myself. You can color the inside of this the pink. Then maybe we can put shinies in them. When we do the shining. When we do the shining. Now I just need to do the eyes. Her eyes. Oh, I also need to do her outfit. Did I do her outfit? I did the white parts, but not the pink parts. And this one could probably just be doop. Okay, now I think we can do the hair. Which I always like to do last for absolutely no particular reason. It's just kind of like, it's just how I do it. It's kind of like when I sketch, I start with the head shape. When I line, I start with the eyes most of the time. And it goes on and on. Okay. think that's... Now we just do a little bit of blush and some shinings. Adding the shinies. I need to reopen that other picture I have of her so I can see the way I do the shinies. But right now, we gotta give a little bit of life to her, which is kind of what the shinies serve as, but I mean, blush also helps. Go anywhere else? I don't know. I might darken it a little bit, but also add little blush lines. In which case, I'm just gonna do this clipping. Oh, it don't work then. Okay, there we go. Here we go. And now, my favorite part. Adding shines and glitters. Okay. And then we turn it up and 2 circles and 1 circle. And I'm just gonna, cause it's cute. Gonna move it. Cause in the middle of the pupil it kinda looks like what I do for robots, and she is not a robot. She may act like a robot, but she is not a robot. And then I'm probably just gonna do a little Wi-Fi. That is kind of her little idol logo. It's like a Wi-Fi bar, but the top bar has cat ears. I love it. Okay, and now I'm just gonna open as image. Kinda wanna maybe like that. Yeah, I like that with it. Just a little bit. A different shade. Should I outline it in white? I think I'm gonna. Which means I need just the. Let's go away. And I need just that. And I'm on that layer. Add the color so it's easier to tell. There's a smidgen there. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of line art missing at the top that I only colored in, so when I turned off the color, it was like, nope, we're gonna do all of it. Inverse, expand, 6 by 8. White. I like that. I like that a good amount. Yes. More and more I've liked adding little, like, more little sort of deco aspects like you would put on a picture. Got a photo booth. Alright, there we go. It's not really, it doesn't really matter how long it took. What matters is that I had fun, and I need to, there we go. Okay, and then I actually need to, I think, have the white on. Because if not, the background will be, there we go. Oh, I love it. Every time I draw a cute picture, I'm like, I want that to be my new social media icon. And it would make sense because I love this girl. It is extremely tempting. I'll think about it. But for now, I'm gonna save it. And now we run into it. Oh, thank you. I agree that it looks very cute. I have another whip to do, another work in progress. But my endurance isn't really that good. It could just be me making excuses too, though. I will be home alone for at least another hour, so if I really wanted to, I could. Here it is. I don't really like this sketch, though. I think I'd probably have to, like, lengthen, within, make her shoulders wider for her head. And here's what it's based off of. I think, for better or for worse, because I think this is the first stream I've done in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not gonna push myself, even though I probably should, because I'm home alone, and I should utilize the time when I can. But I think I'm gonna call it here. I never know how to end streams, so I will hopefully be on again next week. I can only stream on Mondays because that's the only day I'm home alone and don't have work, because I added a work day, so I can't stream on Tuesdays anymore. Curses of living with family, I guess, but That's not really something I should complain about. Thank you all for watching. The replay of this is gonna be up on YouTube. And I post my art on Twitter and stuff. I like drawing girls, as you can tell. And I hope everyone watching has a nice day.